brings us over anger and bitterness.
It all stems back to myth. It moves from the strength to forgive.
I believe there's something that you have that come confess yet.
Kitten. Amish Out of Order. New episode Tuesday at 9 on National Geographic. On September the 12th, after recovering from the initial shock of the day, people realized that we were in a different kind of war. There was a group of thugs who used American assets to kill thousands of citizens on our own soil. That was a new reality.
You wrapped up.
One of the things that changed on September the 11th is the notion that we're protected by oceans. In the past, conflict would take place in remote lands. We felt pretty secure at home. It became apparent that the shock was profound. People were afraid to go to work. People were afraid to leave their homes.
Are you all wrapped up?
Airlines weren't flying. The banks were closed. I mean, our society, in many aspects, just shut down. The task at hand was one to recover from the attacks.
Here we go.
Save lives in the rubble if possible. Dig through the damage done. And secondly was to begin to help the nation heal psychologically. Going to the site of the death, and was going to the Pentagon was part of the healing process. I was deeply concerned that a second wave, a second attack, as a result of some sleeper cells in the United States would inflict tremendous psychological damage. I knew probably we could recover from the first wave of attacks, but the second wave of attacks would have been obviously unbelievably devastating. So we were deeply concerned about further attacks. What became apparent to me is that we needed more information on Al-Qaeda. It became apparent to everybody. At some point in time, in the immediate aftermath of the attacks, I thought about why didn't we know this? I knew we needed to figure out what went wrong, and so began other attacks, but I didn't want to start the finger pointing. You know, say to our intelligence communities, you fouled up, you should have caught this, why didn't you know? My attitude was that we now have a job to do, and that is to go find these people and bring them to justice, and therefore we needed our intelligence community looking forward, not backward. There's a lot of speculation about whether or not Iraq was involved in the attacks or not involved in the attacks. As I recall, the first real discussions about Iraq and their involvement or potential involvement in the attacks took place on September the 15th at Camp David. And I made the decision that we would deal with Iraq later on. The task at hand was Al-Qaeda, which was in Afghanistan. I felt it was important to go on the offense. As I said, we're going to bring them to justice before they hurt us. We will find them. During that period of time, I uttered the rather infamous phrase, "I'll Osama bin Laden dead or alive. People criticize me for that, even maybe some in my own household, being a little blunt. But at that point in time, I was determined to send a message to the enemy, to our allies, and to our own country, that the United States would be relentless in our pursuit of justice. September the 11th affected my presidency, and it caused me to make many decisions, some of which were extremely controversial.
Okay, we're done.
All of which
You had enough?
resigned to protect.
Okay.
I didn't have a strategy. I was living day by day.